this fight. He had a unanimous points win over Manny Pacquiao, one of the best we've seen. A unanimous decision. It was a brawl. It was a bloodbath. Instead, we've got people probably talking through their hip pocket because they lost money on the fight. I know he shouldn't have won. Well, one bloke who knows exactly what Jeff Horn is going through at the moment is Jeff Fenech, who won world titles in 3 different weight divisions. I thought I'd have a chat to him on the program this morning. G'day, Jeff.
Good morning, Mark.
Mate, the first obvious question has to be the result of the fight. Was it right and was it fair?
I was ringside. I worked for the World TV and I did the ESPN colour for the whole world. And yeah, I gave the fight 7 rounds to 5, maybe 1 even to Jeff Horn. I thought he won the early rounds. I thought Manny won a couple rounds, but he won the 9th round big. And but Jeff Horn fought his way back and won the last couple of rounds and sealed the fight for himself.
It's quite incredible, Jeff. I mean, I was on air with the continuous call team. I mentioned that to the listeners, and I was doing around the grounds updates and sort of, giving scores and giving what the commentators were saying throughout the fight. And then at the end of the 9th round, when the referee said to Jeff Horn's corner, he's got to show me something or I'll stop the fight, 3 rounds later he's a world champion. It's incredible.
It is incredible. And what you didn't hear, Mark, because I fronted the referee last night, what the referee did, he was going to stop the fight. He walked over and said, "I'm stopping the fight. You're getting hurt too much." And they ummed and ahed. So it was just so bizarre. The referee's exact words were, and I'd love you to get a tape of the Mark. Mate, I'm stopping the fight. You're getting hurt. Lucky. Well, listen. If he was going to do that, Mark, he should have done it while the fight was happening. You don't stop while the guy's sitting in the corner trying to recover. You stop it while he's getting hit. Jeff Horn's team were really lucky that he didn't stop the fight while it was going, because for him to. And like I said, although in the 9th round the referee said that, he won the last round. Jeff Horn showed amazing mental toughness yesterday to win that fight. He won the fight. Don't worry, he looked beaten up, but you just look at the pressure he put on Manny Pacquiao. Like I said, he took him somewhere he hasn't been for a long time. Manny Pacquiao isn't that a hungry guy that he was when he was younger? When you got 500 million in the bank, you can't be hungry anymore, Mark. Yeah,
exactly right. And look, Manny Pacquiao, he was gracious in defeat after the fight when he was interviewed on Main Event last night, and he said all the right things. He thanked everybody for his support. But then you pick up the paper, and I'm starting to get emails yesterday afternoon, people saying, "Oh, it's a joke. He's robbed. Blah 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 blah." I mean, we as Australians should be celebrating what I think is one of the greatest sporting achievements this country's ever seen. Jeff Horn has not only put himself on the map, he's put the sport of boxing back on the map in this country.
Listen, we haven't been on the front pages for a long, long time for the right reason. This kid's a kid with amazing. He's humble. Just his story's amazing. And too right, mate. We should be all being so happy for him. Nobody gave him a chance. I knew that he had to make it a dirty, ugly fight. He couldn't have won it any other way. But you're fighting for the world title. You do whatever you have to do to win. He's done that. I'm so proud of him.
Well, what does the future hold for Manny Pacquiao? They're already talking about a rematch. You've been pretty outspoken on what you think Manny should do.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, he's 38 years of age. He's got hundreds of millions of dollars. Why does he even need to put his body through that anymore? Why does he need to put his wife through that? Why does he need to put his family and friends? Hey, go sit down, get in the Senate, look after the Philippines, and just enjoy your life. I mean, he could not tell me that yesterday he enjoyed that beating that he copped. 2 slits in his head, and I'm sure he's going to be as sore as hell today. He didn't enjoy that, Mark. And I mean, like I said, he's been there, he's done that, he's had his time in the sun. He's been an amazing, amazing fighter, amazing athlete. It's time for somebody to tell him to retire. You've got to tell these guys, you've got to be strong and say, you're done, man. Hopefully Freddie Roach will do that.
And as far as Jeff Horn is concerned, I mean, Jeff, I mentioned the fact that you won those world titles in 3 different divisions. You've experienced what he's currently going through. I mean, what does this mean for Jeff Horn's career? Is the world at his feet? Can he go anywhere now?
Well, definitely so. The thing is, let me just Mark, I'm honest. Look, there are guys out there that Jeff Horn's going to give everybody a great tough fight because of his style. But there are guys there that are going, "Oh, I can beat Jeff Horn. I can beat Jeff Horn." Same as this thing about Jeff Fenech. But they don't realise pressure's not being his Mark. It's the sort of that pressure that he put on Manny Pacquiao last night, holding his head down. Whatever the referee lets you get away with, you get away with it. And he done that yesterday. I'm so proud. I can't even. I'm just so happy that boxing's on the front page again. That's where it should be.
Mate, I think I had a spring in my step when I left work last night, and I still had a spring in my step when I arrived this morning. And you know, we've known each other for a little while now, and we always have this conversation about trying to get boxing back on the map. Jeff Horn's done that. I mean, there's so many good young fighters. I mean, you had a victory yesterday with a young bloke you trained by the name of Brock Jarvis. They're the people we should be talking about.
Definitely so. Look, Mark, I just wish there was an outlet, a boxing show that we could let people know about these kids. These kids are out there they train their backside off. Look, everybody's going to know Jeff Horn now, but he's now set a platform for everybody else. For young Brock Jarvis, like young Brock was a nephew of Pat Jarvis, the famous rugby league player from St George and the Bulldogs, and played for Australia in the state of origin. And this kid trains, you know, every morning. He's up at 4:30. He's got some great sponsors, but without him, he wouldn't be able to do it. Not many people have heard of him, but they will hear about him soon. This little Brock Jarvis is going to be a world champion shortly too, and he's going to ride on the beautiful tail of Jeff Horn now, because you know boxing will start to get some space in the paper because of Jeff Horn.
All right, Jeff. Well, I thought you'd be the perfect person to talk to, and certainly settle these people that are suggesting that Jeff Horn shouldn't have won the fight. I thought you would set them straight, and you've certainly done that. And look, on a serious note, Jeff, I really appreciate you coming on, and my condolences to you and the family on the loss of your dear old mum on Saturday night, mate. It's been a tough weekend for you.
Yeah, thank you very much. But just to all the people out there, support this kid. And then the judge who gave it 117, 111, that shouldn't be allowed to referee or judge again. You know, that was terrible. But the guys had it 15, 13. That was the score that I had it, man. You know, he deserved the win. We've got a new world champion that has done something that nobody believed he could do. So let's all rejoice and celebrate and take our hats off to Jeff Horn.
Good on you, mate. Great to talk to you as always.
Thanks, matey.
Jeff Fenech, former world boxing champion.